Have you ever felt like you'll see past the cloak of ordinary reality, detecting the covered-up truths that lie underneath the surface? If so, you could be portion of the 1% of individuals who have an uncommon otherworldly blessing. This uncommon capacity isn't fair, an increased instinct or a sharp sense of sympathy. It's a significant association to the inconspicuous domains and a deep well of antiquated shrewdness. In this eye-opening video, we'll investigate the signs merely can be portion of this one-of-a-kind, gather and reveal the transformative potential of this blessing. Get prepared to grow your understanding of most profound sense of being and find the control that lies within you. Let's plunge in. The nature of the 1% otherworldly blessing. This uncommon otherworldly blessing, had by, as it were, 1% of the populace, could be a significant capacity that rises above the boundaries of ordinary instinct and compassion. It's a profound, natural association to the concealed domains of vitality, awareness, and intelligence that saturate our universe. Those who carry this blessing are not basically more adjusted to the world around them. They are able to tap into the exceptionally texture of reality itself, getting to information and bits of knowledge that remain hidden to most. The profundity and scope of this blessing are really exceptional. It permits people to see the complex web of interconnecting that ties all things, uncovering the covered-up designs and synchronicities that shape our lives. They can sense the unobtrusive vitality shifts in individuals and situations, intuiting the implicit feelings, eagerly, and potential that lie underneath the surface. This blessing isn't constrained to the show minute. It can also grant impressions into the past and future, advertising direction and notices that can modify the course of predeterminations. For those who have this gift, it isn't simply an inactive capacity, but an effective instrument for change and recuperating. They can channel divine vitality and shrewdness, utilizing their interesting association to the inconspicuous realms to uplift and motivate those around them. Their nearness alone can act as a catalyst for significant shifts in awareness, making a difference others stir to their claim otherworldly potential and reason. Be that as it may, this blessing isn't without its challenges. Those who carry it frequently feel a profound sense of duty to utilize their capacities for the most elevated great, knowing that their activities and eagerly can have far-reaching results. They may battle with feelings of confinement or being misjudged, as their recognitions and encounters frequently oppose ordinary standards and convictions. In spite of these challenges, the transformative potential of this blessing cannot be exaggerated. Those who have it have the power to bring light to the darkest of places, to mend wounds that appear hopeless, and to stir the inactive potential inside each soul they touch. They are the way showers and the light bearers, the ones who remind us of our claim holiness and the boundless conceivable outcomes that exist inside us all. Within the following areas, we are going to investigate the particular signs of this uncommon otherworldly blessing, diving more profound into the ways in which it can shape the lives of those who have it and the world around them. As we set out on this travel of revelation, keep an open intellect and an open heart, for the experiences that anticipate may fair change the way you see yourself and the universe until the end of time. Sensing the genuine quintessence of others. One of the foremost significant appearances of the 1% otherworldly blessing is the capacity to see the genuine substance of others, past the veils and facades that individuals regularly display to the world. This goes distant past basic instinct or being a great judge of character. It's a profound, soul-level understanding of the special start of godlikeness that dwells inside each person. Those with this blessing can see past the surface-level appearances, behaviors, and indeed the restricting convictions that individuals hold approximately themselves. They are able to recognize the untapped potential, the covered-up wounds, and the implicit wants that drive a person's activities and choices. This knowledge permits them to approach others with a deep sense of sympathy, understanding, and non-judgment, seeing the characteristic worth and beauty in each soul, no matter how misplaced or misinformed they could seem. This capacity to sense the true quintessence of others isn't limited to people. It amplifies to bunches, communities, and indeed whole countries. Those with this blessing can tap into the collective vitality of a swarm, detecting the underlying emotions, pressures, and yearnings that tie individuals together. They can perceive the seeds of potential alter and change indeed in the middle of chaos and conflict. In interpersonal connections, this blessing may be an effective device for cultivating profound, true associations. By seeing past the superficial and recognizing the divine substance inside each individual, those with this capacity can make a space of belief, defenselessness, and mutual understanding. They are able to assist others peel back the layers of conditioning and self-doubt, uncovering the genuine excellence and quality that lie inside. However, this blessing isn't without its challenges. Sensing the profundities of others' feelings and encounters can be overwhelming at times, and those with this capacity must learn to build up solid boundaries and hone self-care. They may too struggle with feelings of obligation, needing to help and recuperate everybody they experience, indeed at the fetch of their own well-being. In spite of these challenges, the capacity to sense the genuine quintessence of others may be a profound favoring. It permits those with this blessing to be catalysts for positive alter, making a difference others reconnect with their true selves and stir to their full potential. By seeing and honoring the divine start in each individual, they rouse others to do the same, making swells of cherish, acknowledgement, and unity that can change the world. As we move through the signs of the 1% otherworldly blessing, be beyond any doubt that each one builds upon the others, making an embroidered artwork of capacities that permit these people to explore the concealed domain with beauty and intelligence. The ability to sense the genuine essence of others is fair the starting, an establishment for the significant insights and transformative control that we'll explore within the coming areas. Profound inner knowing and intelligence. Building upon the ability to sense the genuine pith of others, those with the 1% otherworldly blessing too have a profound inward knowing and wisdom that guides their activities and decisions. This intelligence is not something that's procured through external learning or involvement alone. It could be a profound, instinctive understanding that springs from a connection to the universal source of information itself. This inward knowing shows as a calm, unwavering certainty in one's way and reason, indeed within the confront of challenges, vulnerability, and restriction. Those with this blessing are able to preserve a sense of calm and clarity, trusting in the guidance that comes from inside. They can tap into a wellspring of old intelligence, getting to experiences and understanding that regularly resist coherent clarification. In common sense terms, this inward knowing permits people to navigate complex circumstances with mysterious ease, finding arrangements and openings where others see as it were impediments and dead closes. They can cut through the clamor and diversions of the outside world, centering on what genuinely things and making choices that align with their most elevated good and the good of all. This significant wisdom is not something that's held egotistically or used for individual gain. Rather, it may be a blessing that's implied to be shared and used in benefit of others. Those with this capacity frequently find themselves in parts as instructors, healers, and guides, making a difference others explore the challenges of life with beauty and resilience. They can offer experiences and perspectives that light up the way forward, enabling others to trust in their possess internal wisdom and instinct. In any case, this blessing is not without its tests and trials. The significant internal knowing that these people have can sometimes be at chances with the desires and standards of society, driving to feelings of confinement or being misjudged. They may confront skepticism or resistance from those who are not ready or willing to acknowledge the truths they hold. In these minutes, the capacity to sense the genuine substance of others becomes a crucial companion to the significant internal shrewdness that guides their way. By seeing past the surface and understanding the deeper inspirations and fears that drive people's activities, those with this blessing are able to explore conflicts and challenges with kindness and skill, utilizing their wisdom to bridge separates and facilitate understanding. As we proceed to investigate the signs of the 1% spiritual gift, it gets to be clear that each ability is a vital piece of a bigger entirety, a sacrosanct toolkit that permits these people to fulfill their interesting purpose and mission in the world. The profound inner knowing and intelligence that they possess is not an inactive or finite asset, but a living, advancing connection to the heart of the universe itself, one that extends and extends with each passing day. Transmuting negative energies. As we dig more profound into the endowments of the 1%, we come to a genuinely transformative capacity, the power to transmute negative energies. This is often not basically the capacity to persevere or maintain a strategic distance from cynicism, but to actively change it into something positive and mending. It may be an aptitude established within the significant inward shrewdness and understanding of the interconnecting of all things. Those who have this blessing can sense the heavy, dense, or stagnant energies that can gather in individuals, places, and circumstances. They feel the weight of unresolved feelings, past injuries, and limiting convictions that can keep people and communities stuck in cycles of pain and suffering. In any case, instead of being overpowered or drained by these energies, they are able to alchemize them, utilizing their possessed light and cherish as a catalyst for change. This process of transmutation is not continuously simple or instantaneous. It requires a deep level of presence, sympathy, and belief within the stream of the universe. Those with this gift must be willing to sit with the haziness, to embrace it completely, knowing that within each shadow lies the potential for development and recuperating. They get it that resistance only increases pessimism, and so they approach it with an open heart and a willingness to tune in and get it. In practical terms, this capacity shows in numerous ways. It may well be through a discussion that makes a difference, somebody move their viewpoint and discharge long-held feelings of hatred. It may be through a recuperating touch or a quiet prayer that breaks down the lively squares inside a person's body and soul. It may well be through the creation of craftsmanship, music, or words that vibrate with the recurrence of love and motivation, elevating all who encounter them. On a bigger scale, those with this blessing can affect the vitality of entire rooms, buildings, or even cities. They are the ones who can walk into a tense or chaotic circumstance, and through their simple nearness, bring a sense of calm and clarity. They are the peacemakers and the healers, the ones who are able to bridge divides and facilitate understanding even in the foremost challenging of circumstances. This capacity to transmute negative energies is closely tied to the past signs we have explored. It is through sensing the genuine pith of others and tapping into significant internal intelligence that these individuals can explore the complex web of energies and emotions that encompass us all. They understand that underneath each layer of negativity lies a center of a door and light, holding up to be revealed and expressed. In any case, this gift also requires a profound level of self-awareness and self-care. Those who have it must be watchful about their enthusiastic boundaries, ensuring that they don't take on more than they can transmute. They must develop zones of grounding, cleansing, and recharging, recognizing that their capacity to be a clear channel for positive change depends on their possessed well-being and balance. Vivid dreams and dreams. As we continue our travel into the domain of the 1% spiritual blessing, we find ourselves entering the mysterious and often misunderstood world of dreams and dreams. For those who have this blessing, the cloak between the conscious and oblivious mind is thin, allowing for a wealthy and profound connection to the symbolic language of the soul. Dreams for these individuals are not only irregular firings of neurons or insignificant fantasies, but powerful conduits of understanding, direction, and disclosure. They can recall their dreams with striking clarity, often encountering them as clear and intuitively spaces where they can communicate with guides, ancestors, or indeed perspectives of their claim higher selves. The messages that come through these dreams are often layered with meaning, requiring a sharp sense of instinct and acumen to interpret. They may come in the form of direct direction, offering specific enlightening or warnings about up-and-coming occasions. They may moreover come as typical stories or prototype images, inviting the visionary to investigate the more profound themes and designs at play in their lives. Dreams, on the other hand, are waking encounters of profound insight and disclosure. They may come amid moments of profound contemplation, supplication, or spontaneous mindfulness, advertising glimpses into the unseen realms of vitality and consciousness. Like dreams, visions can be profoundly symbolic and require a level of attunement to translate their meaning. For those with the 1% otherworldly gift, dreams and dreams are not just passive experiences, but dynamic tools for transformation and growth. By learning to work with these encounters consciously, they can tap into an endless reservoir of wisdom and direction, getting to insights that can offer assistance. Them explore the challenges and opportunities of their lives with greater clarity and reason. This capacity to get direction through dreams and dreams is personally associated to the other signs we have investigated in this way far. It is through detecting the true essence of situations, tapping into significant internal shrewdness, and transmuting negative energies that these individuals can create the inner space and clarity essential to get these messages. In many ways, dreams and visions are the dialect of the soul, advertising a direct line of communication to the more profound aspects of our being. They are an update that we are not fair physical creatures exploring a material world, but otherworldly creatures on a developmental journey of development and arousing. However, working with dreams and visions is not always a clear or easy process. It requires patience, trust, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It too requires insight, as not all dreams are implied to be taken truly or acted upon immediately. Part of the ability of working with these experiences is learning to distinguish between the diverse levels of meaning and to apply the insights gained in a grounded and practical way. Significant compassion and sympathy. As we close the end of our travel into the signs of the 1% otherworldly blessing, we come to what is maybe the foremost essential and transformative aspect of all: profound empathy and compassion. This can be not essentially the ability to get it or sympathize with others' emotions, but a profound, visceral encounter of association that rises above the boundaries of the person's self. For those who possess this blessing, sympathy isn't a choice or an ability, but a way of being in the world. They can feel the feelings and encounters of others as in case they were their possess, frequently retaining the energies and sensations of those around them without even attempting. This can be both a blessing and a challenge, because it permits for a level of understanding and connection that is uncommon and effective, but can moreover be overpowering and depleting, if not overseen appropriately. The profound empathy of the 1% is rooted in the understanding of the interconnectedness of all things, a direct encounter of the solidarity that underlies the apparent differing qualities of the world. They can see past the figments of partition and division, recognizing that at the deepest level, we are all expressions of the same divine quintessence. This understanding gives rise to a profound and abiding sympathy, a love that amplifies to all beings regardless of their actions or circumstances. Those with this blessing can see the pain and enduring that lies beneath even the foremost difficult or damaging behaviors, understanding that all negative activities are eventually born out of fear, obliviousness, or unmet needs. In down-to-earth terms, this profound sympathy allow those with the 1% blessing to be powerful healers and catalysts for change. They can hold space for others' torment and battles without judgment, offering a nearness of unlimited love and acknowledgement that is profoundly transformative. They can also utilize their empathic abilities to help others navigate their possessed emotions and encounters, offering insights and direction that can offer assistance, bring clarity and resolution to indeed the foremost complex circumstances. Be that as it may, this gift also requires a deep level of self-awareness and self-care. Those with profound empathy must learn to distinguish between their claim feelings and those of others, setting clear boundaries and practicing regular clearing and establishing procedures to avoid taking on more than they can handle. They must also develop a strong connection to their possessed internal guidance system, learning to believe their instinct and discernment in exploring the complex emotional landscapes they experience. The significant sympathy and compassion of the 1% are the threads that weave together all the other signs and capacities we have explored. It is the foundation of the ability to sense the genuine essence of others, the source of the significant inner wisdom and direction, the fuel for the transmutation of negative energies, and the focal point through which the symbolic dialect of dreams and visions is translated. In numerous ways, it is the trademark of a soul that has come to a high level of spiritual improvement, one that has moved past the confines of the ego and into a coordinate experience of the unity and love that is the genuine nature of reality. It could be an update that the ultimate reason of all spiritual gifts is not individual control or achievement, but service to the greater good and the advancement of consciousness itself. The obligation and challenges of the blessing. Possessing the 1% otherworldly blessing is a way filled with both gigantic potential and significant challenges. The significant sympathy, inner wisdom, lively transmutation capacities, and distinctive dreams and visions that characterize this gift require cautious root and management. One of the primary challenges is maintaining healthy boundaries and practicing regular self-care. The capacity to profoundly feel the feelings and energies of others can be overwhelming, leading to burnout if not appropriately overseen. setting clear boundaries and prioritizing self-care through establishing, clearing, and feeding procedures are essential. Another challenge is the feeling of being different or misconstrued by others. Trusting one's own encounters and instincts, even when not approved by others, and finding steady communities are critical for navigating this way. The greatest responsibility, be that as it may, lies in utilizing these capacities for the most noteworthy great. The potential to influence and transform energies and consciousness must be approached with integrity, lowliness, and alignment with divine will. Confronting one's own shadows and limitations and remaining committed to individual development and change are crucial. Ultimately, the path of the 1% is one of service and surrender, using unique abilities for the recuperating and evolution of all creatures. It requires boldness, faith, and dedication, but too offers unparalleled joy and fulfillment in adjusting with one's genuine nature and purpose. Whereas the 1% spiritual blessing may be uncommon, the invitation to associate with our own essence and purpose is open to all. Everyone contains a part to play within the evolution of consciousness, and discovering and embodying our unique blessings in benefit of the most elevated great may be a travel we can all embrace. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 1% otherworldly gift is a capable and transformative way of being in the world, characterized by significant compassion, inward wisdom, energetic transmutation, striking dreams and visions, and a profound sense of interconnecting. Whereas it comes with its own special challenges and responsibilities, it is ultimately a call to more profound connection, service, and arrangement with our most noteworthy purpose. Whether you resonate with the signs of the 1% gift or not, the welcome is clear. To recognize and cultivate your own interesting blessings, to confront your shadows with strength, to trust your inward guidance with faith, and to amplify your love and light to all beings with compassion. As we wrap up this investigation, I welcome you to take a minute to reflect on your claimed travel. In case you found esteem in this video, consider giving it a spiritual high five by hitting the like button. If you feel called to jump deeper into this transformative way, click the subscribe button to join our community of seekers and visionaries. And if you have your own experiences to share, leave a comment below and let's start a discussion that uplifts and rouses. Keep in mind, the greatest gift we are able to offer the world is our possessed bona fide presence and reason. May we each have the quality, the elegance, and the adore to encapsulate that gift and to sparkle our light brightly for all to see. Thank you for being here and for being a part of this incredible travel of growth and awakening. Until next time, keep shining.